we're talking about, man, every time, let me ask you this, Sekou. Every time you come back from a room with people like Sekou, I was going to say Sekou, with people like Jose, Rebecca, Veronica, like these huge players in real estate, how much does like your mindset change you? You have to like ride that momentum right when you get back, right?
Dude, yeah. It is like I don't know if you guys remember this, man, but back in the day, all the cars were stick shift.
Right? No, not back in my day, maybe back in your day, but yeah.
Shut up, whatever. Right? So what would happen is that sometimes the car wouldn't start. You couldn't get the car to start. And you get a couple of dudes and you'd start pushing the car, and then you'd hop in the car and you'd pop the clutch, and it would boom, and it would start the car just based on sheer will alone. Like there's no way in hell I'm going to stay here. It's cold out here or whatever. And you pop the clutch. These guys are like having an Olympic weightlifting team help you push that car to start and pop that clutch. It's awesome, man. We get up to 55 miles an hour and we're cruising along. Right. And I'm actually honored to be amongst that circle, man. Shoot. Love to ride. Bob, I know Bob knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pop the clutch. I know he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Every time we come back from these events, that's something that I want to touch on here too. How many times do people come back from events? You have that little burst of momentum. You have that little burst of inspiration. But let me ask you this, Sekou, what usually happens in the first month or two?
Lodi. You know what Lodi is?
No,
Law
I didn't know.
of diminishing intent.
Oh, I like that. What was that one more time?
Lodi, Lodi, law of diminishing intent. It says the further away from the inspiration you get, even in a positive momentum, even in positive trajectory, the further away from that original momentum you get, the less the energy impacts you.
Right. Well, here's the thing too, because I made this video the other day. This is what I learned in Key West. This is the difference between interested and committed.
Yes.
Right? When you're committed, I'm gonna get my videos done no matter what. If I'm not comfortable with a video, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna knock them out anyways. You know what? Like it's like when I do my events, or like when I was down there, I was listening to John. We asked like, how many people here know that video's doing important? All the hands go up. How many people here are gonna go back and shoot videos? All the hands go up. What happens when everybody goes back? It's the same people shooting videos as when they left. It's funny. I do these events too, and I'll be like, all right, so here's what we're going to do. At the end, I'm like, who here knows that shooting videos is important? Boom. Who here wants to shoot a video right now? Yeah. All right, here, I got the camera. Let's go shoot a video. And everyone's like,
hold on. Wait, let me get my makeup right.
You meant really right now? Like right now? Right. So to me, it's yes, do not lose momentum. I know you know this. Yeah, I was just talking to her before, and we're going to actually be doing some pretty cool stuff together here too.
All right. Looking forward to it.
But that's what it's really about, the Sekou crew. I like it. We want to change our name here, Sekou.
Sekou Crab, let's go.
But here's the thing when it comes to video. Not everyone's great when you first start. Hell, nobody's great when you first start. If we go back and look at some of my videos, they were not that great. But one of the cool parts about this too is, and this is just a reality, like your videos might not be great. When you first start shooting videos, not that many people are going to be watching. I hate to break it to you. Not that many people are going to be watching right away, but that's good because you have time to perfect your message. You have time to put videos out there and start learning what do people respond to. And by the time it comes back, you have a large audience. You nailed your videos. You're great on videos and you're great on camera. Yeah. What's going on, Liz?
Well, I will tell you this, man, Nick, and I don't know if this is a popular thought, and I don't know if this is positive or negative,
right?
But even if your videos suck, it's better than your competition who's not doing videos.
Exactly.
So there's really nothing to compare it to. And I'd rather you be critiquing me than me sitting back and waiting for me to be perfect before I put something out.
Right. And let's face it, we're in real estate, right? Eventually, if you're a good agent and if your goal is to get more listings and work more buyers, they're going to have to see what you look like.
Yep.
They're going to have to see what you sound like. So this mentality of like, oh, I don't want people to know. I don't want like I don't know what it really is. It's like you're scared to get in front of the camera, but they're going to see you eventually. They're going to hear you eventually. Why not them get accustomed to it and start to know and like you before you actually see them? Right.
So we've been doing what you said, Nick. We've been getting on and we've been sending video and things like that. And it's funny that you mentioned this today, because just this morning in lead generation, I told an agent who left a voicemail, hung up. I said, no, send him a video right now. And she was like, should I pre-record it? I was like, you're going to pre-record a text? Now, mind you, in her head, she wanted to do it right. You know, so she wasn't wrong. She wanted to put it together so that it made sense. And I was like, just open up your phone, send them a video. They're going to react to you no matter what.
Right.
It's going to be further communication. I said, I guarantee you your competition is not sending them a video right now.
And here's the thing. I just got, okay, so I was just talking to one of the people that's going to be working with us. And he's been like dealing with the agents, because I used to work at the call center, right? So I got some of my boys that are joining me. And he was just talking to one of the people he's working with. And he's like, they literally just lost a listing because the person there used to be an ex-broker. And he said, all these agents out here, they brought paper. He's like, the one guy brought an iPad. He was showing me his videos, his social media. He's like, he's the only one that's making the change into the social, like the social selling. So that's exactly who they went with.
Ooh, social selling.
And it's really that simple. It is social selling. It's like shooting these video texts, you know, like a lot of times people think about it too much. But I'll tell you what, I sent out this one video text, and I was working with Michael, my partner, on this one, right? And he messed up in the video, and then I started throwing some things at him. And then he finished the video. I'm like, dude, screw it. Just send it anyways. Just send it.
Yeah.
The person had a laugh. We started working with them, and now we have this great relationship, right? Why? Because we didn't care about just being professional. We were just real, human, authentic when we sent these things out, right?
We have a philosophy at Sekou Pyle that I've been sharing with agents all over the place. I'm going to give this away to these guys.
Oh, okay.
Make a mess. Make a mess.
Yeah.
Just make a mess. Dude, you'll progress from cleaning up, right? So you think about it like this, man. You want to build something, you want to put together something, you look at all of your materials and they're all lined up and everything is perfect. You got your nails here, you got your wood here, you got your hammer, everything is in order. Well, the only way you're going to build it is if you mess that order up. If you grab a nail and you grab the hammer and things go wrong and you try to wet, like the only way we grow is by actually making a mess and doing things wrong and fixing it and correcting it. This industry is grown out of trial and error.
Right.
It's grown out of trial and error. Dude, the virtual real estate market, the social selling that you're talking about, last month, I don't know how many deals were done totally, right? I'm not keeping my finger on that pulse right now. I'm looking at our group, right? And the group that we're working with last month, we put, I think, 43 units under contract collectively last month. Of the 43, 17 were done virtually. Completely virtually. First time they saw the house was at inspection.
So let me ask you this. When you say completely virtual, what were your agents doing differently? Probably stuff that we're teaching in Sekou Pyle, guys. But what were your agents doing? Let's hear exactly what they were doing to make this social selling, to make the changes they needed to make on the socially.
They was doing content and calls, right? So watch this. Yep. A lot of the folks were in the house. They are on Zoom already, right? So these are sellers and buyers on Zoom already. So what my agents did was they contacted them from text first with a Zoom link, then called them to follow up. Hey, I noticed your property was for sale. Or blah, 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 blah. Can we jump on a Zoom call and discuss it? Met with them via Zoom to take the listing, do the preview, et cetera, send the photographer over for that. So that's one touch point. Photographer had to enter the home in order to take pictures. Sent the photographer over, did the virtual tour, did the high quality pictures, put it together in a package. Then for 2 weeks, did virtual open houses and virtual previews. All of their showings were virtual. The families inside, in most of the cases, did not want folks coming from outside into the house without some sort of super pre-qualification. It wasn't just financial now. It was motivation and it was like COVID clean, et cetera, right? Offers were made, offers accepted, property goes under contract. it was not until the inspection that they actually physically entered. But here's what happened in between the first showing and the inspection. In normal scenarios, as a realtor, we know we usually have to do second showings, right?
Right.
And then maybe we have to do a third showing for like an in-law or something like that that wants to see the place or maybe take measurements or something like that.
Right.
These folks did hundreds of showings in between the first showing and their offer. And because they were high quality video, because they were high quality things, then they had the floor plans. Their actual contractor gave them a virtual estimate.
No shit.
Yeah.
Virtual estimate too. So you know what I was thinking? So I had a little breakthrough when you were sitting here. You're talking about all the virtual things you're doing, the Zoom, like reaching out via videos. So I think too many times the agents are thinking, or just people in general thinking, what's comfortable for me?
Yes.
When in reality, our job as experts, our job as agents, our job is everything. It's about how do I make the process for my clients as easy as possible? How do I make it as comfortable for them as possible? How do I make it as simple for them to make a decision as possible? Right? So like when you send a video text, you can explain things better. When I send you a video text, it's more personal. When you do a Zoom, maybe like with everything going on that they don't feel comfortable meeting in person. So we got to get this notion out of our head that what's easiest for me, when in reality, it's what's easiest for our end user. How do I make your experience that much easier? Right. And I'll tell you what.
Concept. Oh, go ahead. Go. I'm sorry. Go.
No, I was going to say, and I'll tell you what. Video messaging makes it 10 times easier for me. I actually watch it. If you send me a text this long, guess what I read? We learn about this in marketing all the time. It's the same thing with emails. It's the same thing with text. I read the top and the bottom, and then I decide if I'm going to read the middle, right? Yep. Like that's what we do. And chances are I'll read the top, bottom, like, okay, I get the point. I'll be message back. And you just missed all this content. But if it's a video, I'm going to watch the video, right? Because it'll probably be 20, 30 seconds. I got time for that. I don't have time to read this long of a message, right? So,
that's TikTok.
Right.
Everybody got addicted to TikTok over this quarantine thing. Right. Because it's 20, 30 seconds. It's
quick, it's simple, and it's entertaining, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's take away like whether you like TikTok or not. I don't. But like whether you like it or whether you like it or not, why is it effective, right?
Yeah.
Because it's quick. It has music. It's entertaining, right? Those are the biggest
all the bases.
That's the thing. If we can make our videos follow those same concepts, quick, entertaining at some point, but also personalized, then your videos win too. It's not just the fact that it has the TikTok logo on it. The reason why it's beneficial is because it's entertaining. It's got music. It's got dances. It's got these things going on, and they're quick and to the point, right? If your videos follow those same guidelines, your videos are going to work too.
Well, look at Quibi. Oh, I don't know how you say it. Q-U-B-I, Quibi. It is a platform where they're showing 15-minute movies, 30-minute movies.
Yeah.
It is no longer 2.5-hour blockbuster movies. It's like, hey, here's some episodes. It's 15 minutes long.
Right.
Watch it, subscribe, et cetera, et cetera. I'm gonna take this a step further along the lines of what you always talk about.
Right.
We're competing with babies and booties, right?
Yeah.
And that's our competition. That's our competition, right? So watch this, man. The process that we have is the process that is moving forward. And people, whoever, whether buyer, seller, agent, broker, whatever, waiting for things to go back to the way they were, right? They're waiting for things to go back to normal. They've missed the starting line. They've missed the new race, right? And I'm gonna prove it to you, right? If you want to go to the doctor today, today, I don't care how much money you spend. I don't care what your insurance looks like. I don't care what it is. I'm going to tell you right now, you're doing a virtual appointment first. Period.
Right.
It's not, oh, well, I don't feel comfortable doing it. How does that work? And this and that. And that. No. Yeah. The way it's done now, period, is unless you're bleeding, unless it's an emergency room,
right,
you're going to do a virtual appointment first, or whatever they call it, whatever they're calling a digital doctor visit.
Digital doctor. Hey, I think you might have just came up with something. That's our next course. Digital doctor. I'm going on GoDaddy right now.
Go get it quick.
Nobody beat me. Yeah.
So as a real estate agent, you're the pro.
Right.
Instead of making them wait to meet with you, instead of them making them wait or worry about X, Y, and Z, the way it's done now,
right,
is a virtual meeting first.
right.
Well, if you're
here,
not ready for it, you're getting rolled over. You missed the starting line.
And here's something that, you know, when we create products, when we create something, when we started like our business 2 years ago, something I literally dove deep into, you know, like the rabbit hole, you know, Alice in Wonderland, like I dove into this rabbit hole, was this thing called the user experience and how it's really changed how we live, how we make decisions, right? You look at someone who really changed the game with Amazon. They spent, I forget the exact number, but it was over twice as much money just learning about the user experience and how they can enhance that than they did on marketing. Why? Because they know if they can help people make the easiest decision, that's what winning looks like. What do you do when you go to Amazon? You go there, you type what you're looking for, they give you a list, right? Companies who followed suit, Apple, why are they so successful, right? Because they enhanced the user experience. They made working with the phone easier. Again, you look at Netflix, you look at Hulu, all these places. Why do people love it? Because what do you go there for? Movies. That's all you get, movies. Last example I'll give is Uber. Why does everybody love Uber? Why did it take over the taxi industry? It's not because they have better cars, right? It's because they made it simpler to use. I open up an app, I type in an address and hit send. That's all.
That's it.
So here's what I'm asking you guys. What's happening in the real estate industry right now? There are agents out here who are making the user experience easier, where I don't have to meet in person. You don't have to set aside a whole day. I can meet over Zoom and get that done. Guess who I'm going to choose to work with? The person who's making it easier. So what happens all of a sudden when I have to read a 2-page long message or watch a video from Sekou? Or watch a video from Sekou, skim through the message, and probably pick Sekou. Why? Because you made my decision easier. People love the easier decision, right? Yeah, right. I will spend 5 hours looking for an easy website to use instead of like taking the time just to look like to get a new one, right? Everybody's favorite arrow is the back button. Yeah, that is everybody's favorite button. It's the most used button on the internet, the back arrow. Why? Because it's not easy. It's not simple. Back. It's not very, it doesn't look pretty to me. Back. Like if you're not making things simple and easy to use, you're going to lose out to somebody else who is. That's what we're trying to teach you.
I'm going to ask you to pass me the ball. I'm going for a dunk right now.
What do you got?
Okay, I'm going for a dunk right now. We started this conversation talking about agents want it to be perfect before they start doing their video. Yeah. Wanting like production quality before they start doing their videos, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to tell you right now, and I want you to understand me. Give my kids a choice between Netflix and YouTube. Which one do you think they choose? YouTube every single time. My kids will watch YouTube for 7 hours. All these little videos, all these little things, all of these little like homemade videos, homemade toy reviews, et cetera, et cetera. They will watch that for hours over one movie with trolls in it or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. As a matter of fact, they'll open up Netflix, turn on the troll movie, and then get on YouTube.
Yep.
So here's the dunk. Here's the dunk. You guys are waiting for perfection, and people are begging for content. They're not begging for perfection. They're begging for content. They want to know who you are. Right. There's a reason why reality shows win over regular shows. All right. So I'm going to tell you now, you may as well just jump on and do your YouTube stuff then rather than trying to get a production quality model, airbrush, perfect coif, et cetera, et cetera. Right. And I'll be very honest with you. There is a whole industry based on bloopers. That's all I'm going to say.
Some of my best videos are my bloopers, especially before I started bleeping myself out. Man, I mess up a storm when I mess up my videos. But like you said, the authenticity is what it comes down to, right? Because, I mean, I don't like if I'm going to sit in a production quality studio, shoot my videos like, hey, Sekou, did you know what we learned this week? I'm going to sit there and be like, who the hell is this guy? Right? Like, why do you think we do all of our videos live? Because I'm going to mess up. I'm going to fuck up every now and then. We're going to do some things that you shouldn't do on live, right? So that's half the fun. That's half the battle. And I mean, if I just want to add to that note too, I just want to reinstate the fact that they are going to figure out what you look like, what you sound like in your personality eventually. Right? Do you want to wait till you go on a listing appointment to lose because they don't jive with you or they don't feel the same way and you don't reconnect? You can figure out who your audience is, who your tribe is. You go out there, you shoot these videos, and you put yourself out there, right? As people in the sales industry, you know, we all say like, yes, the biggest growth comes from being uncomfortable, right? I got to be uncomfortable. Like, great, go shoot a video. They're like,
no,
not that uncomfortable, right? I'm not ready for that. You know, like, I'm not ready for that growth. You know what I mean? You see the memes, you see the pictures, you see all these things all the time. But when you ask somebody to step out of their comfort zone, what usually happens? So this is what I'm saying. I want to challenge everybody who's tuning in. We got some people tuning in right now. We got people commenting. Go out there and shoot a video today. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to go live. You don't have to do that aspect. Shoot a video text to one person. That's simple.
Well, go look at the content that we have on Sekou Creme. It will literally lay out for you step by step what you should do.
Right.
It goes into depth, and just do it. Go shoot a video right now.
Right.
Go do it. And last but not least, right? Stop trying to be perfect. The more perfect you try to be, the less attainable, the less relatable you are to the general public.
Right.
They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for you to be genuine. They're looking for you to be vulnerable and authentic. And I got to be honest with you, it's nothing like dropping something while you're doing a live video that makes you, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it. I've done it many times. All right, guys, go check out Sekou Creme. We need to give you the blueprint of how to take over content and call. And Sekou, it's always a pleasure. We'll see y'all next week.
See you, brother.